Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Shamshir Sound video. It's been a while. I took a small break, so it took some time just to rest and to rearrange some stuff in my life, just to kind of balance some stuff. Don't feel bad if you guys ever need to take a break. It's really, really good to reflect on yourself, where you're going, and it's just good. It's never a bad idea. I've always been so extreme with stuff, and sometimes we need to calm down and take a moment to relax. So I'm back, guys. We're going to be making more tutorials, more sound stuff. Today I want to talk about something really interesting with a track that I have finished. It's going to be up on the Ali Nadem channel. And it's a track that I remixed from the Zorro theme, Mask of Zorro. So if you guys were born much earlier, I'm a 90s child. You'll probably have watched that movie with Antonio Banderas. Really classic movie. So I took the Zorro theme song, and the Zorro theme song is around like 60 BPM. So clearly it's difficult to take something really slow, 50, 60, 70, 80, and take that to make it 128 is something that's going to stretch it so much and it's going to sound absurd. So the point of this video is, if we want to make a 128 BPM drop, so here I had a drop, and my drop is just the main theme. Let me just play a bit of this.
World, your whole life.
So the whole idea with this was like have a big room kick, nice fat lead, breathing lead. It's a sidechained lead, and it's difficult to go from this, which is 60-ish BPM. So the point of this is that you guys can work in half speed. So if you work in half speed, half of 128 is 64, or even double speed, you can trick the listener in thinking that it's still congruent, that it didn't like speed up, that it was almost like they were the same. And the trick that you want to do, so this one, because it was around 60, I stretched it to 64 BPM. So you definitely want to make it half of your normal speed. So if you're working with 50 BPM and your drop is 120, stretch it to 60, similar. And what I did was I slowly kind of made a transition here.
Your whole life.
Just like as if I'm doing a simple build-up, but because we're working with 64 BPM, all your patterns have to be twice as fast. So that's how you do this cheat, is that if I play this, let me show you guys this right here. So if I play this melody right here, this is a good example because in 128, it goes ba, 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 ba. But if we go half speed, I had to basically put half the amount of space between the notes. And right before the drop, this melody is cool because it goes ba, 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 ba. That ba is the drop part. And if I play this at 128, right, it's like ba, 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 it's not right. But I used that pattern 4, the one we're looking at here, because at 64 BPM, it plays it twice as fast. And so the result is you get this. So it's really cool because in a sense, it's the same, but it's not the same. I smack right on the drop, go to 128. So if you notice that, BPM 64.
World, your whole life.
So I think this is something that could really inspire you guys for like orchestral tracks, stuff that's like maybe, something maybe out of a movie, something that's like a classical song, maybe even like an old school hip hop track. I think I'm going to do this more often because in my personal opinion, when you start to stretch something beyond like 10, 15%, it really starts to really jumble up the speech. The speech is hard to tell what they're saying. And of course, there is a loss in quality. Of course, you can try to do stretching if you definitely want to stretch it from like 100 to 128. If you want to do that, maybe try out different types of stretching. I know Jonas Aiden said that he tried doing it in Isotope RX and had much better results. So, or even Audacity or something. So try out different types of stretching. But this is a really cool creative approach that does minimal stretching but gives you really good results because you're tricking the listener. It's congruent. It seems like the BPM was all the same, but we just did half speed and on the drop going to 128. Now, of course, when the drop is finishing, we go back to 64 BPM right here. Which is so sick because then, of course, like it's seamless. And let's just play like this part here in the 128 speed and show you what happens here. I think it's muted. So you get the point, is that we're working with half, so you double when necessary, you half when necessary. And this snare buildup, so the snare buildup, let's go to that, that's channel 19. Snare buildup is doing like same thing. Everything is just considering math. Do we need to play it twice as fast? So keep that in mind. I'm playing that snare roll twice as fast. I'm playing everything twice as fast during the 64 BPM. And if we play this at the 128, it's crazy. But if we go down to 64, so that's the whole idea, is that I hope this can inspire you guys to take a track and modernize it. That's what I wanted to do with this one. This one will be up in a day or two. Might even upload it today on the Ali Nadem channel. So hope you guys like this video. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. Thank you guys for helping us reach 900 subscribers. Really appreciate it. And remember to drop a comment. Let me know if you guys have any special requests. And hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.